It's the odd day where all of the NHL's action starts way before noon in the East. So, any of y'all who made the switch from Yahoo Fantasy to ESPN Fantasy like me, y'all learned a very tough lesson about not being able to add players to your lineup for games on the day of after the first game of the day. Yeah, I kind of got screwed over trying to add Daniil Tarasov a few minutes ago and learning that the transaction will be reflected for tomorrow, even though he's playing today. So look at me wasting some ads. I thought it was like Yahoo. If the guy's not playing yet, add him and he'll be available for you today. But no, it's not like that. Ay. Anyways, today we are talking about the Detroit Red Wings because lo and behold, they have actually played already. And they came out with a win. Big dubs against the Toronto Maple Leafs, back-to-back wins here for Detroit against the Blue and White. And we had ourselves some very intriguing storylines about today's ordeal. But first, we gotta give a big shout out to our guy. A player who went out there and stopped 38 of 40 total Toronto Maple Leaf shots. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Cam Talbot. Oh yeah, absolutely Cam Talbot. This guy was a monster. This guy had a .950 save percentage. And look, I'm saying it right here. It's early on in the season. I get it. But Talbot's got to be the starter, right? Like, you're thinking about 1As, 1Bs, I guess John Gibson. Technically, the starter. I mean, he was a starter for a while in Anaheim. He was very good as the starter in Anaheim until his role got taken up there by Lukas Dostal. But John Gibson is very good. He just hasn't been that good with the Detroit Red Wings so far. Cam Talbot has been a lot better in this opening part of the season, robbing guys like Austin Matthews twice on the same breakaway, trying his best to make sure that none of those Maple Leafs could get by and get up on the board. What a magnificent performance here. Honestly, the Red Wings only had 15 shots. They scored 3 goals on 15, so Anthony Stolarz, 800 save percentage. Not great for him today, but if there's any reason the Red Wings won this game, it was because of Cam Talbot. Straight up. Now, we did say it was 3-2. Let's talk about the goals that went in here. First period, 1 goal. It's at the end of the frame on a 5-on-3 power play for Detroit. Larkin buries a backhander from DeBrincat and Raymond. I say from DeBrincat and Raymond, even though if you watch the play, I mean, DeBrincat and Raymond, they passed it around and the puck was tossed towards the goal, and Larkin's there. Eventually, there's just a really big scramble and nobody's able to get a handle on it before Larkin pops it free and then roofs it on the backhand over Anthony Stolarz, makes it 1-0. Patty Kane is just on the side there watching, getting a little ready just in case the puck squeaks free and it comes his way, but he's just watching, and then the puck goes in and he's like, oh yay, woohoo. Larkin scores from DeBrincat and Raymond, makes it 1-0. Good on Raymond for getting his first assist of the year. We don't have any goals until the third period. James Van Riemsdyk adds on to the Detroit lead 4 minutes in with a beautiful play on a semi-breakaway, we can just say. JVR assisted by Andrew Kopp, who comes right down Main Street on Morgan Riley. It's kind of a 2-on-1. And JVR teases that he'll go back across to Andrew Kopp on the other side, but instead of making the pass, he just uses that long reach of his, dekes it to the forehand, and then quickly puts it over Anthony Stolarz. That's Toronto Maple Leafs legend James Van Riemsdyk for you there, scoring a dagger against his former team. JVR, very good scorer here in the National Hockey League for years, and now he's adding that touch over to the Red Wings. Give it a few minutes, and that's all the Toronto Maple Leafs need to get this game tied back up at evens. You have Matthew Knies with a tip out in front. It's a beautiful cycle. I mean, the Maple Leafs do some pretty good work here. And then Bobby McMahon gets himself free coming in towards the goal, sends a really nice backdoor feed for Knies, tap in, tip in, right there on the post, and it brings the game within 1. Give it 5 minutes, and you have Calle Jarnkrok scoring to make it 2-2. Even Steven, baby, as Matthew Knies from down there below the goal line tosses the puck out in front. Matthews gets a stick on it, and then it finds itself into Calle Jarnkrok's possession, who just fires it up high over Cam Talbot. It's a tie game, 2-2. And everybody's starting to wonder what's going to happen here because there are 7 minutes left in the third. It's a tie hockey game. Toronto has been absolutely pouring it on Detroit shot-wise, but Cam Talbot has been up to the task. That is until 1 minute left when the Detroit Red Wings have an offensive zone face-off. It gets back over to Ben Chiarot. He takes a drive. It deflects out onto the side there. Raymond cycles it back over. Back to the point one more time. Chiarot takes a shot. The puck gets deflected in front, and Mason Appleton pounces on the loose biscuit of rubber, fires it right through Anthony Stolarz. That's a goal with 45 seconds to go in the third period. Mason Appleton assisted by Ben Chiarot and Emmett Finney. There you go. Finney getting back up there with his second assist on the season. He's been producing pretty well, folks, in these games against the Maple Leafs. And Detroit takes it 3-2. Now, other notes from the game, Lucas Raymond ends up getting hurt. He didn't come out for the third period of this hockey game. He took a hit from Chris Tanev in the offensive zone. Honestly, wasn't really that bad of a hit. Raymond just kind of turns after seeing Tanev coming towards him, and Tanev finishes the check after Raymond makes the play with the puck, and Raymond inevitably rubs into the boards in a bad way. You can see him skating off, moving his right arm up and down, and he didn't return for the third period of this game, unfortunately. So we'll keep our eyes peeled as to what that means for the Detroit Red Wings, what Lucas Raymond's health status is going to be. Of course, we all hope that he'll be okay and able to handle the rest of whatever is thrown his way. But for now, Lucas Raymond, despite getting an assist in the hockey game, definitely not a highlight of his to see him get removed for a pretty big hit on Chris Tanev's behalf. Looks like it could be either a shoulder or an arm injury. It's definitely not ideal, but for now, you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section below how this game played out and what your thoughts are on how everything went down. The Red Wings take it 3-2. Big shout out over to Cam Talbot himself for the dub. And Lucas Raymond, we all hope for your best health heading into the next few days. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button. It's there for you. If you did not like this video, then the dislike button's down there for you as well. Comments help out with the algorithm, so let me know your thoughts on this Red Wings victory as they charge back into the dub column after a pretty embarrassing loss against the Montreal Canadiens. Back-to-back wins here versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Thoughts in the comment section below about this hockey game. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sign on, and bye.